Okay, hello everyone. It's Nicole with a K here, and I am here to present to you a really amazing thing, an opportunity, a money-making venture that you will be so grateful to the person who invited you to watch this video. And so stick through to the end. It should be about 20 minutes or less. I'm going to try and power through it. And if you have any questions, there is a bunch of Zooms weekly that we're doing. So you can ask your questions, you can bring people that you want to invite in. There's presentations, there's an orientation we're going to do on Mondays, and there's a fireside chat with David T. Rosen on Sundays. So there's a lot of things like every day almost, except for Saturday, you can get your questions answered by me or someone else on the team. So, what if money didn't keep you up at night? No stress, no juggling bills, just freedom. Does that sound good? Let's be honest, okay? Money isn't about yachts, okay? It's about rent, about groceries, and if you're lucky, retiring before 80. You need it to live, but you also need it to enjoy life, period. So, you've been searching for answers, right? Well, today I'm going to give you the solution. No gimmicks. So, let's go. We have your financial cure. Cooperative Universal Income Replacement. Okay, it's not just a fancy term. Here's what makes it different. Cure is about sustainable, livable income, not unstable gigs or unreliable paychecks. It's collaborative. We work as a team. There's no solo hustlers trying to outdo each other. You complete 3 steps once. That's it. It's affordable, it's borderless, meaning worldwide, and it's flexible. No unnecessary hoops to jump through. It's unlimited daily cash flow. Goodbye to inconsistent income. If you want to dig deeper into each of these, feel free to pause the video here for all those watching the replay and soak it all in. But trust me when I say Cure wins in every category. So let's keep rolling. Crowdfunding is when individuals collect or contribute money collectively to support a project or a cause or a goal, like a GoFundMe or a Kickstarter. And then traditional crowdfunding is what that would be called. And it's a one and done situation. Okay. There's limited rewards, there's no collaboration, and it doesn't scale. Cooperative crowdfunding, though, on the other hand, it's sustainable. It supports multiple causes and predictable ongoing passive income. And that's what we call pop income. It's predictable, ongoing passive income. So contributions help everyone involved, not just one cause. I won't read every word here either, but I want to encourage you to pause it if you want all the juicy details, right? The point is that cooperative crowdfunding is the future. It works for everyone, 100% of the people, 100% of the time. Who do what? They complete the 3 simple steps. Step 1, register for under $15. Step 2, register 3 friends. And step 3, help them do the same. Teach duplication. That's it. Simple, right? With Co-op Wallet, you get paid every single day, instantly. When you sign somebody up and they activate their account, you instantly see the money in your account. You can access your money 24/7 and you can make a withdrawal daily. Your old wallet is now just going to be a place where you keep your driver's license and maybe your Coinbase card, right? So, do you want more money? Do you know 3 people who want more money? Do you got 15 bucks? If you said yes to those 3 questions, this is for you. So, all right, let's talk about the visionary behind all of this, David T. Rosen. Okay. This guy has been innovating for decades. From the first ever loyalty card, then he launched the world's first online mall. And in 2001, he built the world's first platform for online crowdfunding. Okay. But here's the kicker, David's mission is much bigger than innovation. Okay. It's about impact. With Cure, his focus is clear, helping us achieve financial freedom by replacing our income and ending global poverty. So let's see how you can plug into his vision. Co-op Everything has been around since 2001, starting as Matrix Software Group. It's a company built on trust and innovation. It's evolving to empower people like you and me. So over the years, focusing on creating sustainable income solutions that can last for generations. This isn't just a company, it is a movement. Here's how it works. You give, you share, and you receive. And it's all about kindness. So there's a quick income disclaimer that I have to do here. All the figures that I'm going to show you would be based on actually doing the things that I'm telling you to do. It's never going to be the same. So it's for illustration purposes. Actual earnings will depend on your effort, your team's activity, and a little bit of determination, right? Translation, you get out what you put in. If you do your 3 simple steps, that's all you have to do, okay? If you want to do more, you do more, you're going to get even more out of it. So let's move on. So here we go. 100% of the royalties are paid out. So I will show you the actual breakdown in the next slides, but there's 50% of the cooperative royalties get distributed amongst 6 to 10 income levels. 25% personal royalty, meaning if you brought in 7 people, then those are your personally enrolled people, and you're going to earn an additional 25% for each of those people. Then there's qualified bonuses. So there's companies where to qualify for additional earnings or income, there's like all these different tiers and different things you have to do. And like you have to bring in 3 new people every month or whatever all those are. To be qualified in CoopC is very, very simple. You find your 3 people and you help them find their 3. So you're going to have your 3, 1, 2, 3, and then they're going to have their 3, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 9 plus 3 is 12. So once you have those people, then you will be qualified. Let's say one of your 3 doesn't do anything or they don't get their 3. That's okay. You can still bring on more people. It doesn't have to be your first 3. Just any of your 3 have to have 3 and you're qualified. Okay. So let's move on. So there's 3 cooperatives to unlock your income potential. There's C12, C28, and C280. These are designed to progressively increase your earnings, starting with $12 and then $28 and all the way up to $280. I'm going to go over these in the next slides and show you how you can make these amounts of money in each one every 28 days also. So let's talk about C12. This is your starting point. With a $12 subscription, you access this 3x6 matrix. There's 6 income stages and a whopping 1,092 income centers. You can earn $918 in cooperative royalties, and then there's bonuses on top of that. Okay, so it's small steps leading to big results. So think of this as the training wheels for your financial freedom. It's simple. 6 income stages, each one stacking more income centers. Now you're probably wondering what an income center is. An income center is each person or affiliate or member, however you want to call them, that you bring in is an income center, or someone that you bring in that brings in someone is still an income center for you. So by the end, you're earning $918 every 28 days. So this is where it all starts. Notice that most of your money comes in at your 6th income stage because there's 729 people on this row and they each give you $1. So that's $729, and that's where most of your money comes in. Now you can earn up to 40% on your personally enrolled affiliates, depending on which income stage they come in on. So let's say my first person I bring in falls on that first income stage, right? I'm going to get 15%, plus I'm going to get 25% because they're personally enrolled by me. That means I'm making 40%. So the subscription is $12. $2 goes to for admin running the company, and then $10 gets paid out in royalties. So 50% of that $10 gets paid on these levels. Remember that pie chart that had 50%? The other two was 25% and 25%. So those your qualified bonuses and your primary enroll or personally enrolled bonus. So I know it might seem a little bit hard to follow at first, but it gets easier as you go along. And you just kind of we're earning while we're learning while we earn. Like you don't have to know everything. Like I don't even know everything, but I know a lot more than some people. And you're going to know more than the person that you bring in. We're just going to grow, right? We're going to learn and grow. So once you're ready to level up, you'll enter C28 with a $28 subscription. So this unlocks a 10 layer matrix, a 3x10. That's 88,572 income centers, each giving you a little bit of money. So what this is going to do is it's going to allow you to earn up to $141,000 every 28 days, because each person on each of those stages is giving you a little bit. Now, this is where it gets serious, okay? In C28, the payout structure gets even more rewarding. With each stage, your cumulative earnings skyrocket. And I already told you it reaches over 141,000 every 28 days. It's the same system as C12, but with a bigger scale and bigger rewards. So now we're in the big leagues here with the C280. C280 gives you access to the same 3x10 matrix with the same 10 stages, but now your income centers can earn you over 1.1 million with millions more in bonuses, okay? So this is how you set yourself up for long-term financial success. Let's look at how this works out. So 1.4 million in royalties, not including the millions more in the bonuses, because remember, this is paying out 50% into this table right here. So if you're paying $280, $30 goes to admin, $250 is the royalties. Half of that is paid out here. The other half is paid out to the pie chart, remember? So 25% goes to your personally enrolled, and 25% goes when you're qualified. Those amount to a lot of money. And it's not a typo. Like it's so crazy. And it is as good as it sounds. I know that everybody's like, that can't be true. It sounds too good to be true. It's not too good to be true. Like it's just math. Like it just works out. Like everything, the math is mathing. Believe me, I have like tested it, like checked it, chat GPT'd the heck out of it, seeing if all that is even possible and if it makes sense. And I mean, it's so crazy, but it will happen if you sign up your people. So this is how I'm going to show you what you would make in 16 cycles. Okay. A cycle is you finding 3 people. And then like cycle 2 would be them finding 3 people. And then cycle 3 would be those 3 finding 3. Okay. So it's going to go on and on. And if you think of the power of the compounding penny, it starts out slow. You have 1 penny, then you have 2 pennies, then you have 4 pennies, then you have 8 pennies, and you got 16 pennies, then you got 32 pennies, then you got like, it's going to take forever, right, to get up there, but it's only 27 days and you have $1 million. So we're starting with $12, right? And also, quick little question, where are these people getting all the pennies? Like if you could just double your pennies, I would do it too, but like you got to get the pennies somewhere. So I will get my pennies here. So, okay, cycle 1 is your starting point. Okay, think of this as your first lap around the block. You signed up 3 people and you get $5 for each one. That chart that I showed you earlier showed $1.50. But remember all those bonuses I was telling you about? That is how you're going to get the $5. So it's much better than those tables that I showed you. Cycle 2. So 3 turns into 9, which turns into 12 income centers. It's simple math. So we're just going to keep building. And also at this point, you've now completed your 3 steps. So literally you find your 3, they find their 3. Now you're fully qualified. You're done with your 3 steps. As long as everybody does the same, it just flows and flows like a river. By cycle 3, you're officially on the upward spiral. Okay. Momentum is your best friend. I know it doesn't look like a lot. You've only got 38 bucks you've made so far. The next step is 68. What is really cool right here is that now you have enough in your wallet to automatically upgrade to C28. So you don't have to come up with $28, okay? It's auto upgrading, and it means that you're unlocking a whole new matrix without lifting a finger. There's no money out of your pocket. There's no extra effort. It's just more money, okay? So you want to make sure that this toggle is on in your back office. And I'll go over more of that in the orientation and show you how, so that we make sure that you do auto upgrade, because that's the whole point. You want to grow and grow. You don't want to stay in C12 making $918 every 28 days. You want to make closer to like 141,000, right? Okay. So cycle 5 is where things get really exciting. This is your jumping off point to some serious financial growth. And I know that $219 doesn't really sound like it, but wait till you see the next one, because this is where it jumps. So now at the 6th cycle, meaning you've found 3, they've found 3, they've found 3, 6 times, right? If you do that in a week for each one, then in just 6 weeks, you'll have made $959. If you do that in 3 days, then in 6 times 3 is 18. So in just 18 days, you could earn $959. That's pretty incredible. Also, at this point, now you're automatically entered into the C280. And when you first join, you might think, it's 280 bucks. I don't know if I want to put that in. That might be a lot of money. You might not have $280. But if you just get in, you will have it by the 6th cycle. So that's pretty cool. Once again, no additional effort, no extra cost, right? Just more money. So it's not guesswork or chance, right? It's the smart automated AI technology doing exactly what it's designed to do. So now you've built momentum and you're going into the big leagues. So let's get on to the next one. So now you're earning from C12, you're earning from C28 and C280. And I don't know if you notice those little things at the bottom, the little matrices. It shows you which level you're on for each one, okay? And not just adding one each time. And also your team now is making money. I mean, they were making money before, but now they're starting to get into the money. So your 3 are now making $959. Okay, so now let's go to the next one. So now we're at 1501. Earnings are stacking across all 3 cooperatives. Just sit back and let the AI powered platform keep growing your success, or keep adding more people and you'll make more money, right? But this is just the 3. Simple. Okay, let's go on to cycle 9. So cycle 9, this amount would cover the monthly expenses of 95% of the world. That's almost $2,000 in your hands. So if you're doing this over 2 months and a week, that's pretty decent, especially for starting a new business. I know when you start a new business, it takes a minute to make money. If you did it in 3 days, if that was your cycle, in just 9 times 3, which is 27, in less than a month, you would earn $1,992. So by this cycle, all 3 cooperatives are working together. Results are stacking up fast. Now we're at almost $4,000. This one, you're getting 6820. That's cycle 11. Okay, so we're almost at 3 months if your cycle is a week. If every 7 days you're finding 3 people and they're finding 3 people, then you now in almost 3 months have $6,820. So if I could ask you guys, how much money would you want to make a month to be comfortable? I know that my answer is always, I want to make 10 grand. I think 10 grand would be enough to be comfortable, have a nice house, have a car, like a nice car, do what I want, take an actual vacation, which I like literally have not really done ever. I'm always working, right? So when we go to the next one, watch this. This is so crazy. We're going to skip right over that 10 grand to 20 grand. So now you've made $20,000. So that is 3 months if you're doing a 7-day cycle. Imagine if you were finding 3 people every day and the next people were finding 3 people you'd have 20 grand in 12 days. And this is doable. This happens. Okay. This is possible. So remember that 95% of your earnings happen in the last two stages, right? So let's go to the next one. Now we're at 58 grand. Wow. That is more than most people make all year. The best part, you did it by just reaching 3. Let that sink in. Now take a deep breath because the next one is about to blow your mind. 200 grand. Are you kidding me? Guess what? You're not done yet. We look at that. By stage or cycle 15, you're halfway to $1 million. And the sky isn't the limit here. It's just the starting point. With one more cycle, you'll see why all this effort has been worth it. And let me just point something out. Let's say 1 week, you think that is too quick. Let's say you do it in 28 days. Would it be reasonable to say that you could find 3 people with $15 in 28 days? If you could, and everybody else did the same, you would have almost a $500,000 in 15 28-day periods or 15 months. That's pretty good, right? I obviously think we could do it a lot faster than that, but that is just really cool. Okay, so here it is. Take a moment, breathe it in. You just hit a milestone that most people literally cannot imagine and will never reach in their lifetime. If you were like an executive making $150,000 a month, it would take you 7 to 8 years to make $1 million. And that's if you didn't have a mortgage or had to eat food or anything. That's just if you took your entire salary or your money and saved it. So this is something that most people will never see, never reach. You didn't have to win the lottery. You didn't have to survive Survivor or go viral on TikTok, right? I know I've got TikTok people in here. Nope, you've made over $1 million just by following 3 simple, doable steps, you guys. It's brilliant, it's easy, it's predictable, and it's insanely rewarding. And guess what? It gets even better. I'm going to introduce you to my little buddy, Mr. Mobius. Okay? Mr. Mobius is your infinite earnings concierge. The Mobius loop is here to keep the money train rolling. So here's how it works. Your first matrix fills. Okay? Boom. Another one opens. Everybody that's in your first matrix, once their matrix fills, they follow you to your second matrix. So just as fast as your first matrix filled, your second one will likely fill as long as everybody keeps their cycle, right? There's no extra work. It's automatically going to put them in there. It's got automatic re-entry and automatic follow me, okay? Your same team follows you. You don't have to find new people, but you can find new people. And you can even fill that thing up quicker. The money keeps coming in while you literally did nothing more for it. There's unlimited cooperatives, you guys. Unlimited potential. Pretty much unlimited chill, right? This is financial freedom done right. It also does it for the 3x10. So not only would you be making 918, 918, 918, but you'd be making 141, 141, 141 over and over and over every 28 days. It's so ridiculous. And it also works for the C280. So it's kind of almost hard for me to even fathom what is happening here. Like, this is so incredible. So here you are, you've got 1.5 million in earnings so far, not including the bonuses, which are much more than that. And you didn't even have to climb the corporate ladder or invent a tech gadget or wait decades for your 401k to come through. No, it was just 3 simple steps and bam, you're officially in the 1% club. That's so cool. But guess what? This is only the beginning. That 1.5 million, consider it a warm up. Remember, this happens every 28 days, plus our friend Mr. Mobius. We're about to take this to a whole new level. Imagine living debt-free, stress-free, and financially free. So the question is, what are you going to do with all that money? You're going to help yourself? You're going to help others? Maybe you're going to help our mission to end global poverty for 1.1 billion people that are living in poverty right now. Or hey, why not all 3, right? So I have one more question for you. What if you do nothing? What's going to happen? I want you to think about that. If you do nothing, then nothing will change. You'll still be in debt. You'll still have to work a full-time job. You'll still be stressed out. You'll still be searching for all those shiny objects, and your life will stay the same. So I urge you now to not do nothing, right? The doing nothing is going to cost you more than you could imagine. So now's the moment. How far do you want to go? Do you want to earn money? I know you want to earn money. You wouldn't be here. Do you want to earn more money fast? Or do you want to earn way more money even faster? You can dip your toes in and you can try C12. If you want more money faster, then you can do both the C12 and the C28. But if you're ready to go big, and I mean like big, big, your best option is to do all three. Isn't it time you finally invest in yourself? By the way, folks, our official launch date is 2525. So make sure you get as many people as you can before then. Think of this as being an early adopter of Bitcoin in 2011, and do not let this one pass you by. We're still making money during pre-launch. We've paid out millions already. So just know that this is going to be really incredible. So, are you in yet? Reach out to the person who shared CoopC with you today, because co-op makes you money.